You're speaking with a VC and they ask you this very simple question: when will you get to profitability? Hey, this is Vinit Bhansali. Let's break that question into two further questions. Question A: does the phrase becoming profitable mean the same thing for a seed startup as it does for a Series A or Series B startup? When you are Series A or B, this is very clear. You will be required to show it on your balance sheet. However, when you're a seed startup, the demand isn't to show it on your balance sheet, but the investor wants you to figure out what profitability will eventually look like. What will it look like in terms of product, in terms of revenue model, in terms of your gross margin growth, and definitely in terms of how you're going to improve your unit economics. If you don't grow your team or change your marketing budget over the next 12 months, will you still be at the same or higher unit economics? Question B: does becoming profitable mean the same thing for a startup that has under 6 months of runway left as it does for a startup that has a year or 2 years of runway? When you have less than 2 quarters of runway left, the investor is giving you a clear heads up. Nothing matters to a startup more than the ability to survive long enough to beat the competition. Reduce your burn ASAP so that your runway increases. However, if you're a startup that has over a year of runway left, becoming profitable could mean getting best case and worst case plans in place to get to bottom line profitability, plus or minus 1 quarter of your available runway. Continue speaking with your investors every month and having brainstorming sessions till such time that you hit profitability or you're left with only 2 quarters of runway. At that time, refer to my video on what is a bridge round and how should you go about getting one. I hope this was helpful. I'll see you guys later.